Hey, Patriots, Trump supporters, do y'all remember just before Donald Trump's assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, there was a bunch of documents that were released out of Florida? Y'all remember that, don't you? It was those unsealed Jeffrey Epstein documents that judge released there in Florida. Y'all remember that, right? Because we was waiting on those with bated breath. Y'all remember that because we wanted to see how much Clinton showed up in it and all that. And if y'all remember, I know you looked at them because, like I said, we was all waiting on them. We was all waiting on them. And they all came out, and the one name that came up in them, remember, was Donald Trump, repeatedly, over and 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 over again, some more. Y'all remember that? I know y'all remember that, y'all. Oh, and by the way, if you're not following me on the original video platform, you know I'm talking about, the YT, please go to my link tree. Click my link tree link in my TikTok bio, and then click on the Black Boot Official link up there and give me a subscribe over there and ring the bell for notifications and stuff, because that's where my content is going to be in the future. Okay, thanks. So anyway, his name was repeated over and over to confirm massage appointments. They've got the records there. They've got the trail of how many times Trump had called Jeffrey Epstein, leaving voicemails to confirm massage appointments, and we know those wasn't massage appointments. So I know y'all remember that document dump there. I know y'all remember it was just before that assassination attempt. So I just know y'all remember. I know you have to. So anyway, along with those documents was also released that court transcript there, the court filing there of that Katie Johnson girl. Now she's Jane Doe in the documents, but we know who she was. But see, the thing with her testimony, where she said Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein did what they did to her when she was 13 years old, is she has corroborating witness testimony as well in that filing. Witnesses that own up to it, that say the same thing she did. Witnesses, you know. And she confirmed a lot of things that Jeffrey Epstein was doing long before it was ever made public. So how did she know that? See, and the thing is what they were doing was they was going out to New York and they were finding runaways and then promising them some sort of modeling careers and stuff like that, luring them back to Epstein's mansion. And then Epstein was using video surveillance all over his house, in every room of the house, video and audio, hidden cameras, to get certain high-profile figures in compromising situations. A blackmail operation, a blackmail operation. So they were videoing all that, and if you watch the documentary there on Netflix, Epstein Island, they talk about that he had a hidden room in that mansion with all kinds of monitors and camera equipment and all that stuff. Every room in that house was being monitored at all times for blackmail. So anyway, that was the operation there. But see, the problem is that Katie Johnson, her testimony puts Donald Trump right there at the center, almost like he was a partner with Jeffrey Epstein, because he was treated like royalty. You don't touch Mr. Trump's junk unless you have gloves on, stuff like that. So he was a regular there, and he was high up in the operation, according to the way the testimony unfolds there. So what I'm saying is, clearly Donald Trump was part of that whole thing. We know that. Now, y'all remember those documents now. Now it's starting to jog your brain a little bit. Now we remember those documents that come out in July that had Donald Trump's name all over it, right? Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. But for some reason, we're not wanting to talk about it, because we let that assassination attempt take away the narrative about what was going on there with Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump. We just quit talking about it. Thank God, maybe, for Donald Trump, that somebody allegedly tried to take him out. So my question is this, though. If Donald Trump somehow winds up tied up in this whole P Diddy thing, are we still going to have the same energy? Oh, well, it's Donald Trump. P Diddy can go to prison, but Donald Trump, no, he's innocent till proven guilty. He's an innocent man. Are we still going to do that, y'all, if he's tied up in this whole P Diddy thing? And the only reason why I ask, well, is because, well, there's interviews where P Diddy said that Donald Trump, in fact, was at his 30th birthday party. And there's a few things going on here that just, I don't know, just don't really sit well with me, patriots. See, it's also known that back in the 90s, Donald Trump had several shell companies set up to where he was going and flying in foreign girls, underage girls, some of them maybe not, some of them are, and promising them an opportunity for modeling careers. Now, why would Donald Trump ever be interested in owning beauty pageants? I mean, he ain't beautiful. Ivanka's beautiful, but she was never a beauty pageant contestant or nothing like that. Why would Donald Trump be interested in that, while at the same time be flying in foreign girls that can't be traced into the United States, promising them modeling careers, and then putting them on yachts, and then charging wealthy men lots of money to go out on these yacht rides with a bunch of underage girls under the guise that these wealthy billionaires could set them up for modeling careers? We'll take them out on yachts, way out there in international waters. Now, Donald Trump had a business doing that, so he was supplying these wealthy businessmen with underage foreign girls so that they could, offer them modeling careers. True story, y'all. I mean, that's really what happened. So, coincidentally, P Diddy needed a bunch of girls for his freak-offs there, because that turns out what he was doing. He was bringing a bunch of girls from out of town and out of country to go in there and be supplies for his freak-offs. Well, Donald Trump came along about that time now, didn't he? And Donald Trump was already supplying girls for his own little blackmail operations. And that's exactly what P Diddy was running, blackmail operations, right? It ain't like that he was the first one to come up with that idea, because Jeffrey Epstein and maybe Donald Trump were doing that 4 or 5 years before P Diddy ever got started. So what I'm wondering is, there, patriots, if we get an October surprise that says Donald Trump was in fact part of the P Diddy operation, are we still going to vote for that man? Are we still going to support him? Are we? Was that a bridge too far for us? Or again, that man can do no wrong. It don't matter. Even if he was involved with P Diddy, it wouldn't matter one bit. Put P Diddy's ass in prison. Donald Trump don't deserve it because he's Donald Trump. Drop it in my comments there, MAGA patriots. Let me know what you think about that. I'm only saying if. I'm not saying it did happen, TikTok. I'm saying if it did. Inmate Trump 2024.